Mana transfer. It was a lot more wholesome in the anime, but based on what you guys were telling me and what I kind of searched up online, I feel like we went down the PG-13 route. Remember, the Fate series began as an eroge, right? Sex sells and they needed money, and obviously the Coomer content does sell money, but now they got it mainstream enough where they can't just have Tosaka Rin's anus being blasted for Shiro to get the mana. The crest is implanted. Shiro has the buff. He should be at a state where he can fight Gilgamesh, but it's still so crazy to imagine that bro is gonna be fighting Gilgamesh. He already fought Archer, and Archer pretty much let him win at the end, right? And Archer was already nerfed, and you could also say that Gilgamesh is nerfed because he doesn't really have ties to an actual, like, master and a source of mana, right? I know that he was operating on independent action, then Shinji kind of existed for a bit, but now Shinji has turned into this blob of a mess, and thank God, I hope he suffers for the eternity. And we're going to the climax of this anime. I think that maybe we'll fight Gilgamesh this episode, and maybe just somehow I am the bone in my sword unlimited Bladeworks can counter Gilgamesh, because we can 3D printer copy, you know, the weapons to kind of match Gilgamesh's arsenal. Let's see what happens today.
今更だけど調子はどう?
You have that magic crest, bro.
大丈夫だ。持て余してるくらいだ。
Honestly, I feel like the overall visual aesthetics of this magic crest on Shiro makes more sense for him, because whenever he does trace on, you see the same circuit-like animation happening, right?
これなら東映の10や20はいけると思う。
Nice.
よかった。よし、今がチャンスよ。
Raid on the temple, let's go.
私とシローは山の裏側から竜に合図を送る。
Alright.
その合図でセイバーは正面から竜道寺に突入。あいつの
その隙に俺たちはシンジと聖杯を見つけた。そうなればあとはセイバーに聖杯を壊してもらうだけだ。
Surely it'll just work like
そのこと
that.
だけど話しておくことがあります。
セイバー
Hmm?
るのは一度きりです。
What is this nerf?
魔力が足りないの。聖剣を使った時点でする。
Ah, shit. Because the source of the mana, Rin
二
doesn't
人
have
分の魔
enough.
力を掛け持ちしてるんだから。
Yeah. And Rin gave away the crest to
シ
you.
ャルダを封じたままあいつの足止めをするのか。
シロ、私が決めた。仕方がないでしょう。この方法が。セイバーは私のサーバントよ。無駄死になんてさせるもんですか。
It'll work out. Trust. Incarnation. Yo, why are the opening stuff still playing at the top right now?
ってことは、やっぱりあれが聖杯って器が小さすぎたんでしょうね。
You see this shit? You're brave shot, yo. The subs for this specific episode, I feel like the opening got delayed, right? So it's still kind of playing while the episode's playing anyways.
器を壊して溢れ出ようとしている。
Okay.
器を壊す
すってこと。で繋げられてるはずなんだけど。
I swear to God, Shinji better die. He better not survive
あそこ
this.
じゃないか。影がある。
今回の聖杯は人体を利用して動いているけど、このままだと器が。
And then what?
そうなったら聖杯も何もない。聖杯によって泥が
That's what
溢れ出
Gilgamesh
る。
is, hoping on, right? For the downfall of humanity.
だったらシンジを早く。
God, he looks so fucking pathetic, man. I swear to God, he better not be saved. If he somehow gets purified and cleansed, like, nah. He needs to suffer and die.
だったらシンジを早く引きずり出さないと。
Pull Shinji out of there fast! I hate Shiro for this. He's too nice. Like, there is no reality where we need to be saving Shinji. Like, you are way too naive and kind for this.
だったらシンジを早く引きずり出さないと。
そのままで行く気？その泥はもう受肉した呪いなのよ。
やってみなくちゃわからない。セイバーだってあいつと戦っているんだ。
これは驚いた。
Gilgamesh.
よもや三度もその不出来な雑種。
Zashu, he says.
ギルガメッシュは誰と？
Kojiro, maybe? Is he around still? He is still around. How? Where's his mana source? Caster's gone. Yo.
よくぞ間に合ってくれた、セイバ
Rematch time?
アサシン、キャスターが消えた今、あなたがとどまっているはずが
Now,
ない。
how are you tied here still?
ー。私は地と特殊で城にして呼ばれた、まがいものの
The
サーバー。
location is the anchor.
関門にのみ出現する門番となった。もっとも今
He's still nerfed.
夜明けまで持たぬ身だ。
He's kind of like Saber right now, limited supply of mana. That's good enough explanation for me. His anchor is to the temple. Caster was his master, but even with her gone, he has enough reserves of mana to stick around. This is his final night, kind of like Saber. All right, let's go.
セイバーともども天運に消え損ないのサーバントが残っていると
I was aware, I just didn't know if he was gonna be around.
アサシン。
とどまっていたの。
さてただ殺すだけではゲームにわずかばかりの猶予
Oh, a
があろう
negotiation.
猶予だと。
Like what?
信じでは寂しかろうこの行く末を見届けるというの意味がある
Let him
あん
cook.
た本気で考えてるわけ？
Yes. Oh, he didn't like that.
俺に問いを投げるとはな
My bad. The question triggered him.
だがそれが答えだ娘の無駄がばっこする今の時代は、あまりに
Zot, he truly does view everyone as monkeys, bro. There's too many monkeys around. We need to call the monkeys. Hey, valid. Let's go, Gilgamesh.
以前の俺の
Whoa,
ように
whoa,
は
whoa, whoa.
無駄なものなどなかった
Back in the day in
奴隷
Babylonia?
であろう
You had a
何
pet
者であろ
lion?
うと意味をだが今の世はどうだ役割も価値も席がお前たちも本当はこう思っているのだろう自分たちはいたとな
Yeah. Even slaves have a purpose back in the day. But in modern society, people don't have purpose. They're all just ants roaming around. So I'm gonna kill them all. His logic is ridiculous. I feel like, who are you to decide what purpose, one has? But let him cook.
過ぎたとなそんな雑種ども
Like basically the server is too full. Like treat this as a video game. The server is too full. Gilgamesh wants to do a server reset.
聞いてやろうというのだ
Okay.
10年前は500人足らずだこたびはこの世すべてに最悪が降りかかる
Oh. Then a new
どれほ
era.
どの人間が生き延びるか
That's right. The calling games. Those are the worthy.
楽しいのはあんたみたいな変態だけだっての。でこっちがバカだったわ。
I mean, he did give you an answer. It's just he's kind of insane, right? So it's gonna seem very insane to us too.
止めてやるわ。
父さんが。
No, I don't think this is kind of like Thanos' logic, because Thanos had a pretty... Thanos was more benevolent than Gilgamesh, right? Because Thanos just kind of had a very... 50% gone, right? Gilgamesh is saying, there is no 50%. It's just, can you survive this? I am about to rain down, our Megadon upon you guys. Can you survive this? Thanos was more like, all right, we're gonna call this shit 50% right on the dot.
あんなんでもさくらの兄貴だし。
No, fuck that guy.
尋常でしょ。
No, don't save him. Oh, she got a buff there.
呪いの中を末が踏破できるとでも思
I
った
don't
か
know. She just ate a gemstone.
この程度の呪い耐え切ってみせるわ。
All right.
決死の覚悟かだが俺の前から去ることを
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, nice.
返事を頼む。
任せて。
That was clean, Shiro. Not bad.
お前の相手は俺がする。
セイバーを迎える前ここまでつまらんとはな薄汚い贋作者真偽の違いを知るがいい
Baker. All right, back to Saber.
そこをどけアサシン。もはやもう守る意味などあるまい。
He's just doing it for the love of the game, isn't he? He wants a worthy foe. I don't think he cares about the Grail War.
もとより私に戦う意味などない。英霊としての誇りもない。
Doesn't he just want to see the extent
何
of his
しろこの身
powers?
は佐々木小次郎ではないのだからな。そう驚くな。
What?
確かに佐々木小次郎という男、物干し竿と呼ばれる長刀を持つ
Okay, that's his lore.
それらは同じもある剣豪の引き立て役として語られた佐々木小次郎という実在しない架空の存在なのだ。
Then who the hell are you? Sasaki Kojiro is a legend that may or may not have existed, and now this guy is confirming that I am not that legend. But I still exist?
英霊。
そう佐々木小次郎というとも適した剣士が 私という
A
だけだ。
fictional man to a title.
私に記録にある佐々木小次郎の秘見を披露できる。
That's kind of crazy. Fictional heroic servant. People can just make shit up and somebody can kind of like fit that title. What an interesting concept. Okay.
れた亡霊に過ぎない。
I'm a meaningless
無であ
person.
る私に
So
と
I'm
って
just here to fight
あらゆることは
meaninglessly.
無意味だ。
Okay.
その私にも唯一意味があるとすれば、それは今だ。
Oh.
無名のまま死んでいった私に、もししたら。
朝日
You know what? I respect that. A man who literally exists to fill in this fictional legend of Sasaki Kojiro, realizing that this is my meaningful moment, to have one, last duel and to test my skills. Oh god, Rin is just torso deep into this.
気
Ew.
持ち悪い。
How's Shiro doing? Not very good, huh?
わきまえろ雑種。せっかくの
I think he's playing with his food though.
そろそろ頃合いか。
What the hell? Whoa. Look at that CG, baby.
小僧、あれは聖杯が組む願い。本
The
性
humans
人間の悪性だ。
to use humanity against humanity. That's what Gilgamesh is trying to do. Anyways, okay. Malevolent wishes from humanity, building up this
あら
red
ゆ
goop.
る願いを、それはすなわち生命の限界を超え決する。なぜ願いは叶わないのか。はそも限界があるから。
Yes, because we are monkeys.
平等も平和も肉体にとらわれたお前たちでは満たされることは永遠。だからこそお前たちはあの聖杯を作り上げた。すべての苦しみを克服するために。
Okay. Very profound, Gilgamesh.
だがその理想がこの始末だ。世界を変化と人間の悪性を置いて他にない。だが人間の悪性であるがゆえ滅となる。
And you know what? A part of me does really agree with this because you know how black-pilled I am when I do content creation and I just like view people as just monkeys, right? And his entire logic is like humanity is just wicked. You guys are corrupt, greedy ass, loser monkeys and you deserve to get wiped out. You created this own wish-making machine and it's so ironic and so poetic that this thing will basically result in your own annihilation. Very like Geto Suguru Frieza mindset of like, oh, disgusting peasants. You really do deserve to get wiped out.
お前たちの本性、この時代に即した願望期のあり方だ。前とは規模が違う。呪いはさあ、どうする小僧。
I mean, ain't Noah's Ark kind of the same thing? Didn't the Bible at one point, like, God realized, like, what have I created? Right? He's like, the humans became all so corrupt and wicked in their own desires. It became a fucking shitty ass society, and God decided, you know what? We need a calamity. We need to wipe out, we need to do a server reset, and that's how, like, it kind of happened, right?
それでこそ余興も生えるというもの。
Ugh, gross. What a loser! Don't save him though! Ugh, do we have to save
こんな
him?
ところとはおさらばよ。
Bruh, he can't get away with this!
出来損ないの核でも手放したくないってわけ。
Throw him into the water.
そりゃ心臓取られちゃ暴れるわよね。ジンジ。
Got him. It fucking disgusts me how Shinji gets away with it. I just feel like this guy has no reason to be ever redeemed or saved like that. Maybe there's some plot related reasons of how we need to save him in order to stop this, like, you know, wipe out of humanity to happen. But like, can we do that and still kill Shinji?
王というのも窮屈。アッシュに本気になった時点で俺にとって上に喜べ。俺はお前などに本気は出さん。
What is this plot armor? I can't take you seriously because if I do that, that's me admitting that you're like my equal, and as a king, I can't do that, so I'm gonna play with my food. Yorokobe shonen. Okay, sure.
お前などに本気は出さん。
You can't keep up. Yo, I'm the boat of my sword. Unlimited Bladeworks time.
質が落ちているようだが、歯応えがあるのは口先だけ。
You just talk?
お前が倒せ。
こんなんでどうやって
Unlimited Bladeworks.
俺の技量じゃ
You can do it, bro.
俺にでき
Bring him to your
ただ一
domain.
つつけて相殺する
Yes,
しかない
copy it. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
トレースその全てを
That crest. Look at the special effects.
憑依固定完了ぜ
It's like a computer announcing those lines.
そうか、全て複製したわけか。最もいかに成功であろうと。
Can it beat the
日本大
original?
陸の世には
停止解凍全投へ
ガラス細工にしてはよく
Can he keep up though?
だが
Exactly.
トレース
Keeping up.
しかしほとほとくだけでも取り外す
God, the soundtrack is peaking right now.
あの男を殺してしまえばよかった。
Yes, please kill him. Please end him. Don't save him.
聖杯を止めたいのであればするこ
Do
とこ
it!
そが確実
Do it. What are we waiting
ま
for?
だまさに雑種の具現よな。
Gilgamesh is right. Gilgamesh is right, bro. The fact that we are not killing Shinji to end this proves that we are just filthy ass fucking mongrels. Why are we saving him? There's no redeeming quality about Shinji. All he does is be creepy, grapey, abuses his sister, crashes out, blames everything. Like, he's the worst thing that's ever happened in Fate to me. I despise him with every ounce of my being. I don't think there's a character that I hate more than Shinji in this fucking series. Straight up. I think Mato Zoken, I like him more than Shinji, despite what he did to Sakura with the worms. Straight up. That's how much I hate this piece of shit. Like, Ryunosuke and Caster from Fate Zero, I think they're way more likable than Shinji. I am comparing a serial killer who specifically goes after children and women and saying that that character is more compelling than Shinji. Do you realize how ridiculous what I'm saying is? Like, fuck, I hate Shinji so much. Whoa. What happened? Whoa, 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 whoa. It's become a dick, bro. Erect! Oh! A hand came out of the back! Oh! Is that Aya? Is that Aya right there? I think it kind of looks like it, right? It's very gold, though. You're gonna use it. It is Aya! Ooh, there it is, baby. Yeah, that's right. And that was simply the key. The key to literally, like, summon Aya, right? That's the real form of it. The golden thing was the key. Copy it, can you? Okay. It's too legendary. He can't. The glaze on Aya is unreal right now, bro. Shiro can't even copy it. It's glitching out like it's an anomaly. It is an exception. Yeah. Done. Now I wonder if that means Gilgamesh will no longer be able to use Aya anymore. Imagine this is like a advantage towards us because Gilgamesh had to waste his like one-time cooldown of Aya onto this blob thing instead of, you know, using it against Shiro later.
したつもりだったが、これならばめたぞ、小僧。
Wasn't even trying to attack him. Literally was the byproduct of being around, and he got almost donezoed. Shit. Anyways, back to Saber. Invisible blade. He's giving her a fair play, right? Because the high ground, I think, was a big advantage he had before in the last encounter. The triple blade, right? The madman that literally had nothing better to do. Unemployment final boss. I was crazy enough to try to just practice this technique for years on end, and finally I can do 3 slashes at once.
良いのか、力を私からお前を弾き飛ばせるが。
このために自ら間合いに入ったのか。
勝負をつけに来た。果たし合いの最中に後の
このまま間合いを離してしまう。これこそアサシンの術中。
何を迷う。お前にも守るものがある。それにな、セイバー。時間が話ではない。
Oh, he's phasing out. The mana, man.
お互い時間はない。
There it is. Excalibur. I feel a cliffhanger coming. Triple strike! Oh! 1, 2, 3!
危険。ツバメ。
How is she gonna counter it? Huh? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? How did she do it? That's so epic. Go. He admits defeat. Are they gonna explain how she did it?
その実、獅子の類であった。
It was not a pigeon. She was actually a lion. I don't know how she did it. I thought that maybe they're gonna go in slow motion and analyze everything, but she just countered it. Kojiro, you were sick. Nah, man, you were sick, Kojiro. That's it? I thought they were really gonna give me like an explanation, like step-by-step process of how she beat that, but we're just gonna go through it, huh? I mean, if I look at this scene, she just kind of goes... She just dodges it. She figures out an opening and she just dodges the triple strike and goes in for boom, the counter. I don't know. She surpassed it. She surpassed Kojiro's speed right there. That's the only, you know, assumption that you can make because she countered it. It's alright. Our boy hasn't used unlimited Bladeworks just yet. Let him cook. Let him cook. That's the episode, man. Woo! Rest in peace, Sasaki Kojiro. But you weren't Sasaki Kojiro. It just happens to be a fictional heroic servant whose legend was so great and simply someone else kind of fit that role. So he is him, but he isn't him. And Saber surpasses this insane speed at the end and defeats him. It is what it is, man. Now, the battle against Gilgamesh. Him using Aya once there, I wonder if that gives us an advantage. I don't know about the cooldowns of Aya. Maybe this takes a lot of energy from him. But I feel like to a certain extent, it's gotta be an advantage one way or the other, right? Now, Shiro was down for the count. Literally, Gilgamesh wasn't even aiming Aya, but like just being around it created such like a shockwave that bro just got dusted. Gilgamesh beat Shiro even though Shiro was not even the target. Now, I think it's gonna be fine. Because there is still Avalon within him. We have the mana buff and he should be able to heal up. And there's still one thing that we haven't used yet. I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited Bladeworks. And once that happens and we bring Gilgamesh into our domain, maybe we can pump out, you know, an arsenal of attacks that Gilgamesh himself cannot keep up with and beat him. We'll have to see. That's it from me, man. And Shinji, God, please, somebody kill him. I'm begging you, please, if there is a God, kill Shinji. If you're still here, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for even more content. And until next time, take care.